Hey everybody, welcome to Hugg the Chefs. My name is Dane Hugg, and this is my brother Jared Hugg.
I'm Jared Hugg.
And today we're going to be showing you the best beef chili ever. Now first we're going to be going over is the utensils you're going to need.
No. Kidney beans, some sort of tomatoes, onions, corn, garlic, big old beef, spices.
And don't forget the big old pot.
Big old
and
pot.
strainer. Let's get cooking.
Okay, welcome back everybody. So, here we are with all of our ingredients. I'm preheating my pot a little. What you want to do is always preheat your pot so when you drop the oil in, it kind of just goes right to the point where you need it. I just used the basic olive oil here. All of our ingredients here are laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the beef in right now. So this is about 2 pounds of beef. It's important that you start off with your beef so that you can get all those fats out. Your fats are gonna cook the rest of the food. You don't really have to worry about breaking it up too much right off the start because you're going to break it up throughout the cooking process. This is more of a longer recipe. Everybody can kind of see as the beef is cooking. One of the ingredients we didn't really talk about in the beginning was this is the Peruvian chili lime spice. You can actually get this at the spice shop here in Greensboro, and there's spice shops all over the country. It's a wonderful spice. I really enjoy it. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of this to flavor our beef. It's important that you add most of your spices in with the actual beef. That way you're flavoring it from the core. What we're going to do is we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, teaspoon of dried oregano. From there, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of thyme that my brother cut up earlier, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and about 1.5 tablespoons of garlic. You're going to stir all that around. That smells so good. Everybody can kind of see it here. Like I said earlier, it's really important that you add your spices at this phase of the cooking. We're going to turn our heat up. So basically I had our heat to start off at around medium heat. We're going to turn it up to about middle, medium, high. We really want to sear the beef here. Once our garlic starts to brown, which I see it has, we're going to add in our onions. So we got about 1/2 cup of onion here. You want to add your onion in early so that it kind of sears and gives it good flavor and really flavors the beef. The key to chili is truly flavoring your meat right off the bat, because that's going to pretty much soak into all the other flavors once you really get into your final steps of cooking this. Everybody can kind of see how the meat's starting to season. You can hear it's got a beautiful sear going on. From this point, I'm going to add in my corn. So this is about 1 cup of corn. This is pre-measured in the beginning. We use the white corn right now. Yellow corn's not so much in season. Honestly, neither is white corn, but to be perfectly correct, we found a wonderful corn at the local Harris Teeter grocery store. All right, now we're going to throw in our beans. Basically, Bush's dark red kidney beans. 2 cans of this. this point, I like to throw in a little bit of dried basil. You know, you can kind of give it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shakes, just to give it a little bit extra flavor. Now, as you guys can see, the meat's starting to get cooked and done, which is exactly where you want it. You still want to keep your stove on high heat. Now, at this point, this is where we're going to deglaze. Now, if I could, I would love to use some sort of beef stock, but we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to add a little bit of beef broth that you can get at the store. We're going to add about half of a can of this. What this is going to do is it's going to deglaze the meat and just kind of flavor everything there. You know, just for fun, everybody can see we got some Pinot Noir here. What I'm going to do is drink and then pour. Now that's a classic move that I've been doing for years, drink and pour. When you are cooking, it's most important, I need everybody to focus for a second. Drink while you cook. Get nice and sauced. Because how can you make a great chili or a great sauce if you're not sauced? So what we're going to do is we're going to let all that beef broth and all that wine kind of soak into the meat and really, really get our chili delicious. All right, so at this point, we got about another 30 seconds until most of the alcohol cooks out of the wine. I think I got wine lips. Yeah, I do. Generally speaking, you can kind of smell when the wine is cooked out because it doesn't smell like alcohol. Yep, we're at that point. So we're gonna add one small can, 8 ounces, which is a cup of tomato sauce. And then we're gonna add 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. And we're gonna stir this chili up. We're gonna make it beautiful. Honestly, as everyone can see here, it's a little thick. So, you know, maybe we can just add a little bit more of that beef broth. Be careful of adding too much beef broth because it's gonna make it a little saucy. And by saucy, I mean salty. All right, so now you can see it's kind of thin, but over the cooking process, which is probably about another 35 minutes, you're gonna really thicken it up and all your flavors are gonna come together. So we're gonna come back in about 30 minutes and see how this chili looks. You know what, one thing I actually forgot to tell you guys is that, and this is pretty important because if you keep it on high heat while you're cooking this for 35 more minutes, it's definitely gonna burn. So you wanna cut your heat down to about medium low right here, in between medium and low. That's what medium low means.
Let's try his chili. That's damn good. Mine's better.
All right, everybody, so we've cooked this for about 35 minutes and we let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes to make it perfectly delicious. I need you to notice right here, you see right there where the beans come out? That means it's better than anything that Dane could make. That's important when you're cooking this. If you can make it better than my brother, then you are true Hugg the Chef. All right, brother.
Cheers. Slam.
Slam.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. This is Hugg the Chefs. I'm Dane Hugg.
I'm Jared Hugg, and this is the best beef chili you've ever eaten.
Don't forget your crackers.
What did you call me?